Hello everyone, I'm the Nerdy Fool and welcome back to Expeditions Viking. We're here in Dunfris, where we have captured the town and ran into a bit of a setback as both sides thought we were fighting on their behalf. We've chosen to side with Pictavia, so Northumbria is unhappy, and now we need to fight them off. Luckily we've got Pictavia's people on our side. So what do we have? 4, 4, 6, 4, 4, 4, and 4 versus probably equivalent 4, 4, 6, 4, 4, 4. Yeah. So pretty equivalent numbers on both sides, but we have our team as well. We do know that there's traps. A trap we didn't spring here. We did spring a trap here, but it's not showing up anymore, and there were traps here that are also not showing up, that I don't know if it counts as us having gone through them. So let's get our archers back into some cover. Maybe not full cover. I'm good with partial cover. Send you up to there. Maybe I shouldn't have because you've got the injury, but it's just weakening your strength, looks like. That seems like good positions. All of us are in some amount of cover, and we've got traps towards us, so if they try and run in, I don't know for sure that the traps still exist since we've reset the map. Oh, and I can move all of you around, can't I? What do I want to do with all of you? Of course, as is standard fashion, the person in front is an archer. But I think we're allowed to freely move during this 3 turn. So you pull back. We'll move all of you shield guys back so that they don't get a free attack on us. You're a cleric. You should also be back, ideally. Let's throw you into some full cover. You probably just have the equivalent of shouts that you can do from cover. Alright, you guys get your first turn. Well, they did not run afoul of traps, so I think at least the traps we already sprung are sprung. Scatter shot, I guess that's the problem with us being grouped up. Alright, you were taken down but non-lethally. Is now our turn. We're still toggled onto non-lethal, which I think is good because I don't like killing allies. Let's see what you guys all can do. You can do so little. Alright, we'll see what we can do, and if we need cleanup on any of these people, we can leave it to you guys. Like, you're almost dead, but not quite, which is fine. If I did a quick shot, 73 is not bad. Let's try and just take Wolf's Siege out. 2 hits isn't going to take you out, even if we're lucky. It'll get you close. Oh, never mind. I mathed wrong. Then for me, quick shots as well, 80%. It's also not going to take you down. but it's close. Alright, so we've got our meleeer team. They've got 2 archers and a cleric left. Let's go with demoralize. So do I want to run my people out there? The question is this going to be trapped terrain? I don't think I've given you the ability to spot traps. I've not. Nefia could. Not you. Gunnar. Gunnar also doesn't have it. But he's on the safer side. Let's charge this guy. Should be enough to take him out, I think. Yeah. I'm gonna have you move forward, but there's a chance you're gonna hit a trap, which is gonna make me sad. Yep, there it is. Hoped not, but not terribly surprised. So yeah, that trap we never sprung. Would also try and stun you. Your physical resistance is pretty terrible. Perfect, so we don't have to worry about you this turn. So they've got the 2 archers that are demoralized and a cleric. And then lastly, we have Nefia. Please don't go on that side. Roskva, pull back. Nefia, walk around on this side. Don't attack through your ally. That's not going to turn out well. Yeah, just take out their cleric. Alright, what can the rest of you do now? You can inspire, actually. That's not bad. Can any of my allies do much with an inspire? You would get another attack, but your attack is weak. Does Ife have an angle? Ife does have an angle. Can you inspire her? Or do you need line of sight? Oh, that is me, not Ife. Cool. Then I have an angle. So much for being stunned. Oh, you didn't quite die. Alright. You're left at 3 hit points. Well, that's why we keep you guys around. None of you can actually get up to their archers. What's your attack? Or your damage, I suppose. 59 to 66. 70 to 83. I want to move you there. Let's have you take a shot. suspect they're gonna run. And you are just gonna get in the way, honestly. I'd rather have my people move up. So you can just hang back. Taunt based on mental resistance, 25, 26. Taunt that one. Not sure how that's going to play out, but it's a thing. Alright, you guys get your turn. Alright, the attack of opportunity if you try and pull back is not going to be great. Let's have you drop a ranging shot on them. Can you do anything good with a quick shot? 76 isn't bad. Alright, you do have the ability to move around to a flank without taking the attack of opportunity. Brilliant. Let's send you... I wanted to pull the shield out of the way. You don't happen to have an axe as your second weapon? No. I don't want you taking an attack of opportunity. Alright. Gunner. You move here. You waste your turn moving their shield out of the way, as much as it pains me. Then, Nefia, you charge in, and charge means you're not going to attack through and hit your ally. But get lots of extra damage, and the flank. And that is victory. Ablin and Northumbria are down. Magnus took a light laceration. Gunnar still has his punctured arm. Magnus surveys the carnage, clutching a deep cut on his shoulder where two pieces of armor meet. Mo Creek. Thank Christ you're on our side. Lying on his back in the mud, Wolfsiege groans. Magnus chuckles quietly. We really showed that shriveled prick. You know, I'm glad he survived the fight. He's a good commander and he'll make a good hostage. We had a long time to take this town, but you were the one who got it done, no doubt about it. It was a pleasure to fight alongside you. This better pay off for us. We could have beaten them without you. Sadly, it's true. It was a pleasure to fight alongside you. Pleasure's all mine, lad. You and your people fight like you've got the devil in you. It's a hell of a thing to watch. I'll send a message to Constantine about our victory today, and your part in it. Northumbria will hear about it too, one way or another. I would stay out of Eofawick from now on if I were you. Yeah. So if we look at our alliances, with our own clansmen, we're still maxed out. Reeb is about 50%. We have no way of increasing that I'm aware of. Yelling still doesn't like us. Northmen, it's 10. I don't know how to really build that up. Gales, I think, is like Ife's people and the king that we rescued. Probably. We're tolerated with the Picts. Surprising. I thought we were a little bit higher than that. We were, I think, maxed with Northumbria, so we just lost 50 points, so they still respect us. And then Mercia, that's the one that we lost a bunch. I think we had agreed that we were going to work with them when we helped Northumbria, and so now that we've betrayed Northumbria, think that's why they are unhappy. Return to Constantine. Can do. But first, we have tons of looting to do. I will take all of your guys' gear. No? You're not going to let me click on that warrior? You have to stand there? Four hides off of Ablin. Nice. And of course, looting the town. Alright, that's everything in the town, looks like. Except for this one individual we can't loot. Alright, you get to keep your gear. Hopefully they'll still let the people live here. That we haven't just taken their home from them. Like Ablin. Like, I know she put up a fight and they're probably upset by that, but they should just now force her to be part of their kingdom, and that's that. A bunch of valuables, some salvage, and a nice bow. 50 durability, plus 5% chance of an extra attack. How's that compare? Equal in power to my bow. I have plus 5 armor piercing. 5% chance to get an extra attack is nice, not critical. And this is better than your bow. So you had armor piercing. Then Kettle, this is also better than your bow, which just gives you a plus 1 morale, which you certainly don't need. And then I think one of my other characters used a bow. There you go. Trade all the way up. Right, and there's you two that I almost forgot about. Who were both empty, so it wouldn't have mattered. And I guess the final thing is, was there any loot at your guys' camp? It doesn't look like it. I'll come over here and check, just in case something highlights when we get closer, but I think it would have already been highlighted if that was the case. Yeah. Alright. I was thinking that is the closest leaving point. I doubt that. I think that's the closest. I'm guessing this isn't the sum total of the war. We're probably going to have to continue helping them win their war. This is just the first move. The declaration of war, as it were. So we're there. We're trying to get back up to Perth. Right, we're fully rested. So we'll need to camp around... I guess here. So Roskva, you're our best healer. So you work on Gunner. Then I think I had a couple of people with repair, but I don't remember who. I've given repair to you. Alright. So you'll have to stop with scouting, but you can repair that for 3, which is fine. I guess probably do witchcraft as well, because we've got quite a few herbs. We don't actually have meat, so there won't be any preserving. That being said, then you work on witchcraft. Since there's no preserving to be done, we'll have you actually do the healing. There's no more healing. Yep. I guess help out with the hunting. You're scouting and Nephya's scouting, so we still have plenty of scouting going on. And then you can hunt, I suppose. I don't have anything I want crafted, although I do have a decent amount of hides. We could craft more armor. And Gunnar can still guard even while being injured, so that's fine. Okay. As soon as you rise in the morning, you feel off, like something is wrong. You can't quite put your finger on it. Your herd gradually wakes up and assembles for breakfast around the campfire. That's when it hits you. Morkant is nowhere to be found. Okay. His tent is gone, and is his equipment. He must have snuck out in the middle of the night. Did no one see him leave? Can't say I'm surprised. Everyone on your feet, we're not moving until he's back. It would not surprise me if he's run off. He's from Northumbria, and we just betrayed them. Would have been nice if he had talked to me. Like, I've made it very clear her position on the matter. Although I guess he wasn't in our party at the time. Yeah. I mean, still, I'm not surprised. Did no one see him leave? I saw him leave around midnight, but I thought he wanted solitude to pray. Now that I think about it, he was carrying a lot of stuff. Honestly, didn't think the monk had it in him. We pushed him far. Every man has a breaking point. Yeah. I mean, we would have lost one follower or the other. There wasn't a option to keep both. Oh, Home Palisades finished. Nice. Let's... 2 weeks on that one. Yikes. And 100 wood, that's fine. I don't think I need to speed things up yet. But 2 weeks will take us to about there. Let's get back to Perth and report into Constantine that the war has begun.
I think I could live in a place like this. There's a sense of safety here. I think it would be a good place to raise children.
We're dating Nephya and she's talking about raising children. I see what's on your mind. Constantine's hall, busy as a beehive, servants and messengers coming and going, and several groups of clan heads huddled together in strategic discussions. Despite this, you are led directly to Constantine when you enter. Alfbjorn, no need to recount your deeds at Dunfris. My messengers have told me all. Fine job indeed. It was nothing. Evelyn put up a good fight, but we beat her. I wish peaceful resolution had been possible. That is definitely true. Of course, but a decisive first strike was necessary in getting the war started. Open-minded and peaceful gained morale, conceited and aggressive lost morale. I lose morale with aggressive so often. It's good that Evelyn lived. She'll come around eventually, and I'm sure we can find a way to benefit from her passion and her popularity among her people. My army already marches on Northumbria's border. You may not be surprised to learn I have new requests to make of you. Looking forward to the next challenger. I hope you don't plan to stick me in your front line. Probably not. We're more useful as a strike force. Like a small strike force for specific targets. You don't just put a small strike force like that as your front line. I guess I'm looking forward to the next challenge. Yes, I thought you might. I'm certainly happy to have you on my side. I've sent Grain ahead to secure an important post, a large cave in the Highlands, well situated along the road to Northumbria. Go and meet her there, and she'll explain what is needed of you. Before you go, I want to present you with a gift, Domhnall. Mountain cave revealed. Constantine's son approaches you, holding a spear with red markings. He presents it to you, arms outstretched. Your Grace, this is Guy Durg, a legendary heirloom of our family. This was the spear of Diarmuid of Dubny, and was given to him by Angus. The tales say it can destroy any magic that touches its pointed head. Thank you, Your Majesty. It's a fine gift. I'm not going to turn it down. The king looks pleased. It is that. May it serve you well in the coming battles. Now go, meet Grain in the Highland Caves. My army needs your help again. So we gained a new spear. We only have one... No, we have two spear users. One of our extras uses a spear. But Nefia, how does it compare to the spear you got from our visions? Cancel all positive effects. So if an enemy has buffed themselves in some manner, this spear would just undo it. I definitely prefer the attacking through enemies. Well, attacking through other characters. Technically, it attacks our allies too, which is bad. But yeah, equal damage. Yep. So I guess, who was it? Was it you that was a spear user? Yeah. Inglewood revealed on map. We already knew where Inglewood was. Leicester revealed on map. We also knew where that was on map. Swamp revealed... Hello? We know where these locations are. So we are working on punching through. Constantine is assembling an army in a large set of caves in the highland north of Hadrian's Wall. But getting through the wall is going to be a challenge. We'll just check in with you guys. Anything new to say? Nope. So yeah, there's probably nothing new while we're here. Talk to you, we've talked to you and you. That would be stealing. Yeah, I don't think there's anything new to do while here. So let's make our way to this cave. Yeah, I still need to figure out the final expedition. I have no idea. Yeah, this is where we got it. So we got it in Scarborough. we have just a vague mention. So we're going to a cave down here. Not that far away, but we do want to rest before we get there, unfortunately. Too bad we can't rest in Perth. "26 meat spoiling." Okay, we'll have to do something about that. You're back to scouting. Good. You are going to preserve, of course. Witchcraft, more witchcraft. You are out of herbs. Never mind. Who of you is better at preserving? Definitely Nefia, because she actually has it. So you do preserving. And you do preserving. Okay. We've got a handful of people on hunting still, but also a ton of people on preserving. I should probably sell some of this excess food if I need more valuables. 618 is excessive. I think we had an event once that took like 100-ish food, and so I was wanting to keep a good stockpile around. As the sun sets, Adis rolls a small barrel of meat into the camp. She has done this like 3 times now. Anyone up for a drink or 10? Renaud grabs the mead from Adis's hands, takes a large swig, and wipes his mouth with the sleeve before handing it back. Best idea I've heard all week. What say you, Alfbjorn? Let's turn this into a feast. And I'll do the usual of I'll pass, but everyone feel free to partake. So that we've got one person not drunk who can handle it if something goes wrong. Even though I don't think anything would ever go wrong. With a great cheer, everyone dips into the drink. A few extra pieces of meat are also thrown into a pot and cooked over a roaring fire. Your people talk and laugh long into the night. Those who drink hold back out of respect for those who aren't. But everyone seems to be having a good time, and they go about their tasks a bit more cheerfully. Nefia stays by your side the entire night, not partaking in the meat either. I'm hungover. What part of I'm not going to partake do you think means I'm hungover? I think it ended by the time that night ended, so it's fine. Three hours to get that. Hide armor. Alright. I mean, I guess it's going to be 32 durability. Is that anywhere near? No. Like, even Roskva, who is very much not a frontline fighter, is wearing way better. I mean, it's kind of equivalent to the people who aren't actually ever used, but I'm just going to trash it for 6 hides. But we're going to end the episode here. Next time we head into the mountain cave and see what is going on with Grain and the Pictish army as they prepare their campaign. So thank y'all for watching, and I'll see you guys then. Bye.